So everybody needs to hear this, unless of course you're already doing it, and that's giving yourself the appreciation that you deserve, and giving yourself that unconditionally, not because of what you've achieved today or how well you're doing, or all the things that you do as a person in your life, simply giving yourself appreciation for who you are. And I was reminded of this yesterday, and that's why I'm showing up here today, sharing this with you. I share what I learn. I share the awareness that comes in for me. And it really brought it home to me how I was still taking myself for granted. I want to share my appreciation for you, even though I don't know you, because I do know that you deserve it. I know that because this is what I'm all about. Learning to love myself unconditionally and being able to see how I'm not doing that and how much stress is involved in that and how much that causes stress in turn. So I'd like you to just take a moment, stop your scrolling, and receive unconditionally this appreciation. As always, in order to fully receive or fully experience anything, we need to be present. So just take a moment to come into your body. Get out of your head, because your head's going to want to say something about the appreciation, or it says something about everything. The mind can be very busy in that way. So we need to be present in the body to be fully present. That's my experience anyway. Get a sense of where you're sitting, the weight of your body. Bring your awareness within. And again, it doesn't matter what you're feeling. And that's how we can judge ourselves, whether we deserve appreciation or not. You always deserve appreciation for who you are. Okay? Receive that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for who you are. There's no conditions. This isn't about what you do or what you've done. This is simply because you exist. Now, see how that feels in the body. See if you're able to appreciate yourself in the same way, unconditionally, simply because you are. It's not always so easy, because so much of our conditioning in society is conditional. We need to prove ourselves, we need to have accomplished something, we need to have done something in order to deserve appreciation. And so simply receiving appreciation or giving yourself the appreciation you deserve is not always obvious, but it is so important. And there is so much stress in the way that we treat ourselves conditionally, or the way that we block ourselves from receiving that appreciation. What I realized yesterday, I received this most amazing email full of appreciation. It was really long, so there was lots of appreciation. And it was from somebody who I'd been connecting with recently in a one-to-one session and in the Lighthouse web app. And as I read it, I understood there was so much appreciation. And on one level, I acknowledged it. But I was also aware of some resistance, of needing to move on to the next thing, of being a little dismissive. And it wasn't dismissive of the person or the intention behind it. It was my ability to receive that appreciation fully. And it sat with me, that resistance. I was aware of it. I'd become conscious of something. And I'm all about bringing consciousness to things, as you know, if you follow this channel and what I post. And it occurred to me the reason I couldn't fully appreciate the appreciation, I couldn't fully appreciate myself, and what was being conveyed to me was because I was in the habit of taking myself for granted. Now, this is an old stress pattern. You might be doing that yourself. Might be one of the reasons you're not able to fully appreciate yourself unconditionally. It can be for many reasons. It can be from emotional neglect when you were younger, of not being told fully you are amazing simply because you exist, that you are appreciated for being, not what you do, not how you meet another person's needs, not what you accomplish, not how hard you work, or the many reasons we believe we should receive appreciation or anything in life. But simply because you exist, that's enough. You're enough. Feel that appreciation. Can you feel that? And don't worry if there's something blocking you from receiving that. You bring your awareness to it. That's what happened to me yesterday. It's always an opportunity to understand, how can I love myself more deeply, unconditionally? And that awareness of where you might be blocking appreciation. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because you think about it. How easy is it for you to receive something without having had to do something before, without having had to work for it, without having had to, do anything? Simply being able to receive something because you deserve to receive. Now, your mind might want to wrap itself around that in many different ways and question and resist and reject and find many conditions as to why that might not work in life. And if you've grown up with stress or with these conditioned beliefs that have separated you from that truth that you are deserving of appreciation for who you are, simply because you exist. Okay? It's such an important part of the healing process, learning to appreciate yourself and to give yourself that appreciation, to stop taking yourself for granted, to know that you are deserving. And that's part of bringing that awareness back to who you are, to your being, and to shifting out of that need to be productive, to get on to the next thing. Because that's what I was doing when I kind of dismissed that appreciation. It was like, what do I have to do next? That's my old programming that says there must be something I need to do, must be something I need to be on top of, tick off. And that's all part of the learning. So again, just take a moment, receive this appreciation for who you are. Unconditional. I don't expect anything back in return. I don't expect you to have done anything. I don't care what you've done. I appreciate you for the fact that you are here. Now please do carry that appreciation with you into your day, and remember to do this for yourself. Observe when you're taking yourself for granted. Observe when you might deflect a compliment or an offer of support or appreciation. Open yourself to receiving it fully. Allow it to be part of who you are, your being, and know that you are enough. Okay? So as always, I hope that's helpful. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I look forward to seeing you in the next post.